Look like Team USA is forcing Caitlin Clark to change her infamous 22 number to a new one. Guys, for this one,
Sue Bird recently had an unexpected public collapse. According to reports, Caitlin Clark threatened to quit Team USA if they refused to allow her to wear her famous number 22. The basketball community is utterly stunned by Sue's response. The issue is rapidly becoming worse despite the managing director of Team USA's best efforts to contain the damage. This could be the largest issue that women's basketball has encountered in a long time. Please let me know in the comments before we discuss Sue Bird's response and what Caitlin is believed to have said behind closed doors. Would you leave Team USA over a number if you were Caitlin? Because the current situation has the potential to permanently alter USA basketball's future.
Because we ultimately know she was snubbed from the cover of Team USA. And not only is they snubbing her, the disrespect is continuing because it's looking like Team USA is forcing Caitlin Clark to change her number. Now, this article has come out.
Okay, so Team USA basketball just caused the greatest crisis in women's basketball, and they did it to themselves to their training camp in December. They made Caitlin Clark, the current unquestioned face of the sport, give up her iconic number 22. Furthermore, Caitlin's response was essentially, "If I can't wear my number, I'm not coming." According to those close to the incident, Sue Bird, the managing director of Team USA, is allegedly going insane in an attempt to understand how this situation got so out of hand. Let's be really clear about this. This is more than a straightforward adjustment of the number. This is perceived as an obvious, deliberate act of disrespect for celebrity who by herself introduced women's basketball to millions of new fans. The player, whose name is currently more well-known than the sport itself, is being informed that her most identifiable emblem needs to be abandoned. Fans, experts, and everyone else are wondering if Team USA truly knows what they have in Caitlin Clark as a result of this decision.
Honestly, I'm not a very creative person. I was born on January 22nd, so it's what I went with when I was about 5 years old.
The shocking revelation came just before Team USA's crucial training camp in North Carolina, scheduled for December 12th to 14th, with stars like Paige Buchers, Guju Watkins, and others attending. This camp was meant to celebrate and showcase the world's greatest talent. Instead, it quickly became the stage for an unusual and, to be honest, strange controversy that might lead to the biggest name in basketball declining to participate. Reports surfaced about this startling rule, which would essentially deprive Clark of the number 22 that has come to represent both her dominant WNBA performances and her record-breaking collegiate career. This choice is even more perplexing given its timing, coinciding with the global explosion of her reputation, which further heightens the indignation of her devoted and rapidly growing fan base. These fans are now urging Caitlin to stick to her principles and not give in on something so central to her brand.
To wear number 17 at Team USA training camp on December 24th, news broke that Caitlin Clark will be taking a part in the training, which that's what we talked about at the beginning of the video. Now, this right here this came out this came out on the 24th. So these are the numbers, man. Head on over to Twitter and check this out real quick. So this is what was released right here. It says Lauren Betts. Hold on, here's the ages. Where's the number? Here we go, right here. So these are the numbers. Caitlin Clark. Let me blow this all the way up, man. I want to blow this all the way up so y'all can see this. So as y'all can see there, man, how did Caitlin Clark number will be changed? So who's wearing 22? Or if you guys remember, Michael Jordan wore number 45 in the Olympics. Could Caitlin, because it don't look like no one's wearing number 22. It don't look like no one's wearing number 22.
Do not make any mistakes. The number 22 on Caitlin Clark's jersey is more than just a random number. Without a doubt, it is currently the most recognizable number in all women's sports. There is no disagreement. This is an indisputable fact. The number 22 has become an integral part of her identity. From her incredible performances at the University of Iowa to her blazing WNBA career with the Indiana Fever, fans across arenas and television screens worldwide quickly recognize this number as a symbol. It's more than a number on a shirt to millions of followers. A legacy is being created in real time. Her entire brand, the narrative of her journey, and her extraordinary story are all intricately linked to that number. It embodies her daring long-range three-pointers, near psychic court vision, and unwavering will to win, captivating audiences far beyond the typical basketball fan base. At Team USA, however, Clark will now wear number 17. In the same way Wayne Gretzky is synonymous with 99 or Michael Jordan with 23, Caitlin Clark has become associated with number 22. Demanding a change at the stage of her career seems like a deliberate effort to weaken the bond she has established with that number. Fans are left questioning the purpose of such a confusing and perplexing move. Unless, of course, the intent is exactly what it seems, asserting authority over a player who has become bigger than the organization itself. For Caitlin supporters, this is especially frustrating. It appears USA Basketball has underestimated her extraordinary influence on the sport. Recall how she was noticeably left off the Olympic squad earlier this year, an omission that shocked observers, particularly given her global appeal and enormous television viewership. There's growing suspicion that a deeper plan may be at work, as this pattern of either ignoring or discrediting her standing as a rising star continues. According to official reports, Caitlin Clark will wear number 17 at the next training camp in the U.S. While seemingly arbitrary, its real significance is that it is not number 22. This forced change raises major concerns, especially considering her brand recognition. Is Team USA attempting to assert control, or is it a tone-deaf decision that misses the cultural importance of her number? The message to Clark seems clear. Popularity does not guarantee special treatment. Caitlin reportedly said, "Then I don't need to be here." The shocking fact that nobody on the USA basketball roster will wear number 22 only deepens the frustration of her fans. There is no logic here. No seasoned player or celebrity is claiming the number. The situation shifts from a simple logistical adjustment to a perceived act of marginalization. Sue Bird is coping with the fallout. She is responsible for shaping the future of Team USA basketball and personally selected the training camp roster. Instead, she now faces a catastrophe of Team USA's own making. Forcing the sport's biggest star to compromise on something so essential to her identity was always destined to blow up. Reports indicate Sue Bird's responses range from furious to terrified. Sources claim she is working behind the scenes to keep Caitlin involved while completely undoing the arbitrary policy that caused this disaster. Here's the key. Caitlin holds all the leverage. Team USA does not need her, but they need her impact. She is already a champion, record breaker, and game changer in women's basketball. She is the most marketable player the sport has ever seen. If Team USA insults her brand while asking her to play, what does she really gain? Olympic glory is optional. Her global reputation is secure. When the Federation treats her as replaceable, the honor of representing her country diminishes. What does Team USA lose if Caitlin opts out? Everything. Their biggest draw. The player who brings more attention to women's basketball. The athlete who boosts TV ratings and fills arenas. The face of the next generation. Sue Bird knows this and, according to insiders, is scrambling behind the scenes. This situation highlights Team USA's lack of influence in handling a superstar. It also underscores a broader issue in women's sports, especially the WNBA, where battles for fair pay, better conditions, and respect continue. Treating the most visible player in this way has ripple effects for the entire league. Players are increasingly vocal about being undervalued despite their contributions to the sport's growth. The jersey number dispute is only one part of a larger story about female athletes fighting for respect. When the biggest name in the sport declares enough is enough, it sends a message. You do not have to tolerate disrespect from prominent organizations. Other players, including Cameron Brink and Aya Wilson, also wear number 22, historically prompting discussions about who yields the number during events like All-Star games. But this situation was not about a dispute. It was preemptive. USA Basketball forced Caitlin into a new number without necessity. The official training camp roster proves it. Caitlin Clark is wearing number 17. Sue Bird is reportedly rushing to fix the issue after allegedly facing resignation. What should Caitlin do? Stand her ground or compromise? Share your thoughts in the comments. For more basketball drama, like and subscribe. The story is far from over. Enough is enough. It sends a message. You do not have to tolerate disrespect from prominent organizations. Other players, including Cameron Brink and Aya Wilson, also wear number 22, historically prompting discussions about who yields the number during events like All-Star games. But this situation was not about a dispute. It was preemptive. USA Basketball forced Caitlin into a new number without necessity. The official training camp roster proves it. Caitlin Clark is wearing number 17. Sue Bird is reportedly rushing to fix the issue after allegedly facing resignation. What should Caitlin do? Stand her ground or compromise? Share your thoughts in the comments. For more basketball drama, like and subscribe. The story is far from over.